Well, good evening there. I'm going to try the Kathy, aka Gossip, Rumor, and Innuendo style. Oh, wait, you guys are over here. And I'm not going to edit this, so it won't have an intro. This is the intro. What's up? Yeah, we're just going to see. The little man is right here sleeping. I want to say, find your tribe, like whoever your group is. I mean, we have community here. I think we need to start doing like a monthly Zoom call or something. I'll open it up to everyone, and then maybe like members will get 2 monthly Zoom calls. I'm not sure. But I had one with the single moms group, not a single mom by choice, but the single mom group. And it felt so good. I learned some new stuff. We talked about stuff. First of all, I was talking about my raging nipples. So I'm still breastfeeding. I just want to tell anybody who is breastfeeding, hang in there. I see you. It is not impossible, but it is not always fun. I feel like sometimes it's overhyped as like, oh, it's so beautiful. And don't get me wrong, it's beautiful and all those things. But especially like it was much easier. Well, I'm not even going to say it was much easier. Maybe it was much simpler. It was much more straightforward for the 6 months that I was home on leave. But as you know, I've struggled, and I know I owe you a video. I got to collect my thoughts. But I just want to say like where I am right now in the journey. So he goes to school. I drop him off. I pump at work. I have 3 scheduled pumping times in the lactation room that I book. And I say the one that I book because there's like 10 of them in our building, but only one on the west side where I am. And so my goal every day is to pump 15 ounces because that's what he drinks. So that means I pump at work 3 times and I pump at home twice. And the work pump is so much nicer, which is why it's at work. Both of them were free. I didn't pay for either one of them, but I have the Limerick Pure Joy, which they just call the PJ, at work. And then I have the Spectra at home, the pink one that it has to be plugged in. And then I have some Hakas, which I use. They come in clutch. The Hakas are the little, I have the, I'm not walking over there. I think I showed you guys before, but it's just like, they come individual and you just hook it onto your boob through a nursing bra so it doesn't pop off. But everybody was like, get the Spectra, get the Spectra, get the Spectra. So I got the Spectra with the insurance, and that thing is like killing my nipples. So on the group today, someone was saying maybe get a smaller flange. When I talked to the lactation consultant, she recommended the silver rings, which I haven't purchased yet. And actually, it's funny because I use my work email for that. So she sent me a work email and the subject is sore nipples. I will look at it fully next week. She told me some stuff and then she documented it all in an email, but I thought that was hilarious. I'm sure the IT people love me. Anyway, so the Spectra yanks your nipple, my nipple, through the tubing, and I can sit and watch it, and it just pulls it through, pulls it through, pulls it through. The areola is not in there. I'm going to double check though, because that's what one of the moms was saying. Like if it's pulling your areola through, it's too big. So I might need a small one. At first I was like, no, it's not. But then I was like, you know what? I don't know. Cause I'm not normally looking down at it. Anyway, just that dragging feels like sore, and the cream I'm using is no longer sufficient. So I got to do something else. The one at work, the Limerick PJ, has a silicone flange. And so it goes like this. It's not pulling my nipple. It's actually squeezing it because the way that it's not that hard ass Spectra plastic. It's like the same material that the Haka is, except it's smaller. And yeah, and there's like, I don't even know how to, tomorrow maybe I'm not editing this, so I'm not going to insert a picture. I'll post it in the community tab. But yeah, so it has a, like, not a cage, but like a frame around it. And that is also soft. So basically it's more mimicking like the baby. So it's more pleasant. And then pumping at work helps. I take videos. Well, I've already taken the videos. They're on my phone. So I'm bringing them into the lactation room. And so I watch those videos. There's videos of Sugar Bear on there, right? And so I have some of him nursing. And then I just have some of him playing because that helps get a faster letdown. It's literally an album on my phone called Lactation Motivation. So I do that, and then sometimes I play my transfer music. It has songs on there like Just the Two of Us and what is it? I've Waited 1,000 Years and all that kind of mushy stuff. Oh my God, who else is on there? I think Etta James is on there. I'll put it in the description. But yeah, so I just want to say, anybody struggling with breastfeeding, hang in there. It is not easy. It shouldn't be terribly difficult, but I think sometimes when people are talking about the joys of breastfeeding, they kind of understate that it actually is work. It's not as simple as like, baby's gonna latch perfectly and get enough milk that they need and you're gonna be fine. Like, you do have to put in like a concerted effort. You got to drink X amount of water. You got to make sure you're getting your electrolytes. You got to have enough food. I just take electrolyte tablets. To make sure. Hopefully this is not backwards. It looks backwards to me. It might not look backward to y'all. Oh, you're over here. This is weird. So yeah, make sure you get enough electrolytes. Make sure you get enough food. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But just for whoever needs to hear this, like, be encouraged. And it's okay if you have to give the baby formula, some formula, all formula. Fed is best. And yeah, it's just important to me, especially like with my whole journey, to have that connection with the baby and to give him the nourishment. You don't even know. He got sick on Thursday from school. And then I was like, it took me forever to search Amazon to get like natural and or organic medication for him. Like, someone was like, oh, just slather him in Vicks. Well, Vicks has petroleum in it. So, like, we're a no petroleum family, right? I think even, I showed that on one of these videos, like, the diaper rash cream is unpetroleum for him. Just because it's not good for the body. If you use Vaseline, I'm not judging you. I'm talking about for me and mine. So don't come for me. But yeah, so it just is more of I'm trying to be super intentional about raising him. So breastfeeding fits into that. The things that I put on his body, in his body, all fit into that. So I make his breakfast, I make his lunch, I send him to school with that. Like, I want to know, you know, what he has. He's just knocked out over there. He was talking for a minute. Yes, he still sleeps in the bed with me. He's officially outgrown his bassinet. Like, I'll lay him in there because he acts a fool when I put him in his crib. But, he can't even stretch out all the way because he's too long for the bassinet. He's funny, though. He's so cute. He's just the cutest. Uh-oh. You heard me talking about you. Hey, get off my pillow. I need to give them a bath. Oh, my God. I think I'm going to have... Well, I'm going to try to do a puppy cut for them so they can start wearing their sweaters again. I'm trying to save money, and unfortunately, grooming isn't one of them. But if I jack it up, I'll take them to the groomers. They haven't been to the groomers. They haven't been to daycare. My poor dogs. One of the ladies was saying she's got to rehome her dog because the dog is being aggressive with the baby, which I'm like, oh, my God. So, I mean, I get it, but it's hard. And then in today's, like, the Google Drive feed, whatever, it's not Google Drive, like the Google Photos, popped up a picture of Liberty and Justice when they were like 8 months old, from January 28th of 2021. So we hadn't been here that long, and I was working from home that day, and they were underneath the desk, and I was like, oh. So yeah, I need to like give them a little more love, especially now that he's getting more active and he is pulling their hair. They do not like that. And so I don't want them to feel some type of way toward him. Liberty likes to play with him. Justice is kind of maternal. I want to keep it that way. And so I just got to make sure, like, I'm up in my game on... He's looking for a boob now. Look at... He's trying to, like... Where is it? Yeah, I just want to make sure that they know that they're loved and they're not, like, in his shadow. You know what I mean? Okay, that's all I have to say. I think I got to get a boob out here soon. Wait, you over here. Sorry, I'm looking at myself. I should be looking at you all. But yeah, that's it. So he's about to, yeah. I'm pretty sure, in addition to cruising and trying to walk, in a few months, he's gonna be able to unsnap my bras because he will yank on them, yank on them, yank on them, on the straps. I will talk to y'all later. Bye. Baby, that's to us all. Where's the off? It's over here.